What's up, Sneaky Crafter? Wait a minute. This isn't Sneaky Craft. Oh no. Anyways, since this is not Sneaky Craft, what is this, you're probably wondering? Well, actually, you're probably not wondering because you already saw the full render that I did showcasing the layout for a project I'm probably going to do on the side. Maybe I'll work on it a bit faster if enough people show interest, but this is Geometry Dash Demon I'm making called the RobEliptic Trilogy. You guys already watched it? I just wanted to go over like some changes in like my plan for the level. So basically we're gonna react to like the level, the render, while I talk about it. So this might be a little too loud. That's still so loud. Okay, so I really can't. So the idea of this level, I've been kind of thinking about this idea for a while, actually. The whole idea of this level is basically to combine the 3 RobTop demons into one super long demon like the Apocalyptic Trilogy. Combines Cataclysm, Bloodbath, and Aftermath from the Hell Trilogy. Fuck Aftermath. And originally, I wanted to do that, but with the RGB trilogy, as in Yada, Garasu, Erebus, and Sonic Wave. But considering the fact that I haven't even beat a hard demon in this game yet, there is no way I'd be able to make a buffed version of all 3 of the RGB trilogy into one giant XL level. So instead, I decided to do 3 RobTop demons because I've beat all of them. And basically what I'm going to do, and you probably saw the labels in the showcase while you're here, is basically it's going to be the 3 RobTop demons, but each level is going to be dedicated to, like, the color of the RGB trilogy. So, Club Step here, this is all going to be for Yatagarasu. Basically, it's going to be, like, a red-inspired level, inspired after Yatagarasu, Bloodlust, Bloodbath. No, a bunch of red levels. I'm going to do the decoration myself, so it's not going to be the exact same. But, yeah, Club Step's going to be the red. Then we get to Theory of Everything 2. Theory of Everything 2 is going to be Erebus. So this is going to be the green portion of the level. And then Deadlocked is going to be blue for Sonic Wave. And the reason why I have it Club Step red, TOE2 green, and Deadlock blue is because I'm also going in the order of the way the colors appear in the acronym RGB, so red, green, blue. Anyways, so first click in Club Step, this is not a triple spike, and you don't have these to deal with. I may buff this later, but this is the first, like, change I made to the level. And then these blue orbs, I moved down, like 1 or 2 blocks, so it's faster timing, buff those spikes. Just a little few things to make Club Step a bit harder. At least in the first half, because the first half of Club Step for me is really easy and doesn't match TOE2 or Deadlocked. Here, I just decided to add green orbs, okay? Instead of the portals. Just to make it to where you have to click. And then you're going to see a lot more of these portals later. Because of Deadlocked, so I just thought I'd add it in here to, like, fuck up the click pattern a bit. I might buff the whole ship. It's kind of easy right now. And then it's normal. Like, for here, for example, like this ball section, because it's inspired by Yada, I might do that, you know, the dark ball section where it's like, there's black up here, and there's, like, black borders up and down, and you can only see, like, directly in the ball's line of sight. And just, like, stuff like that. And then normal. Now, I buffed this to be a wave because the ship section here is way too easy. And Club Step, as many of you know, was released before the wave. So it has 0 wave gameplay, which, because this is inspired off the RGB trilogy and all of the RGB were top ones at one point, I have to add a wave. The wave is literally a top 1 levels game mode. You don't do a part inspired by a top 1 and just leave out a wave. So you're gonna see that a few times, is that there's gonna be Club Step bits that I turned into the wave. As for this bit, this is normally the orbs that go up. It's just a bunch of orbs and auto parts. I wanted to make this bit also harder because for me, the hardest part of Club Step was the ending. And I know I didn't buff too much of the level. I probably have to go back and do that. But I wanted to change this bit because it's way, way too easy. And I basically ripped this section out of Club Step 2010, which is a level I made. Which some of you, if you watch Vortrox and saw the Team Water stream he did with the collab with Mr. Beast, you saw that level. You know, I might throw it up here, I might not. But yeah, I made Club Step 2010, and this was a part of it, and I put it in Club Step. It's also just a nice, like, little homage to, like, other levels I've made. This part's normal. I didn't see a reason to buff it. Again, I buffed it to a wave because Club Step needs some wave. And then again, I didn't like this shit part in normal Club Step anyway, so I wanted to change this to a wave. I hated this part. Can we rant about song triggers for just a second? Because in this level, I couldn't find, like, a remix of, like, all the demon songs mashed together. So I basically used a song trigger several times to stitch the 3 songs together. That doesn't transition well here because Club Step and TOE2 just sound so different. And another complaint I have is RobTop doesn't let you add any of the RobTop level songs to a song trigger. You have to go onto Newgrounds and use the actual song's ID instead of using the RobTop versions of the songs. So in TOE2, there's going to be a lot of parts because RobTop's version of the song just, like, cuts so much from it, and I use the full version because I had to. He cuts so much from it, so there's going to be a lot of, like, awkward bits where the song triggers just cut to the proper part of the song. I'll get to that a little more later, but just warning, it sucks. As for TOE2, I haven't changed much, except for one part. Also, can we just acknowledge that all of Club Step is the first, like, I think it's like Club Step is only 26% of this level. So, like, that's not going to be fun. It is like a 5-minute level, though, so. Another thing I want to do for this level is, even though it's inspired by the RGB, and it's going to have the colors, for a lot of parts I might take inspiration from other levels, like, you know, maybe I'll take inspiration from, like, Limbo, like, make it super hard memory or something, you know? But I'm planning on fully decorating it. All of them are going to have, like, again, Club Step Red, TOE2 Green, whatever. Deadlocked Blue. But I will, like, take inspiration from other things, just to, like, I don't know, spice up the level, make it something a little more unique, I guess? I don't know. So this is the first change I made to TOE2. It's a dumb change. I basically copy and pasted that wave right here, and also, as you just heard, that horrible song transition. Song trigger. Yeah, I basically added that other wave and did this, and then I did the dumb thing of copy and pasting the ship upside down. I might change this ship part and possibly this wave. Like, I'm gonna keep this length in here. That's like the change for TOE2's making it longer there. But I don't know if I want to keep this ship, especially this slope, because I just don't think it flows well. And that's all the changes for TOE2. It's just the section copy and pasted and changed a little. Again, the deadlock transition from TOE2 to deadlocked is for some reason good, though. I don't know. Yeah, deadlocked. This is gonna be very blue, very inspired by Sonic Wave. Nothing changed here, though. So this is the first, like, bit that I wanted to do. This part, this is an added wave because the song is longer here. And unlike TOE2, Deadlocked, like the RobTop version, is mostly taken from the first part of the song. Some parts are a little extended, like this bit that you're about to see with the wave. But Deadlocked was just a lot better than TOE2. So this part was inspired by the grief, like, mini spam where it's like at the bottom, goes to the top. And then again here, just the middle. Just adding some wave. And then it's just a long wave part. I might change it, may buff this spam part a bit more. Now, I'm probably just going to remove all the coins from the deadlocked layout I used. I don't think I'm going to keep coins in level. I feel like that would just be too annoying to, like, verify. So, I'm just going to delete the coins out. Maybe the key will... I think the key will still open this section up. Because, I don't know about you guys, but getting the key, like, I always found getting this coin was actually easier than playing it normally. But I'm not keeping the coins. This part I'm definitely gonna buff, the extended, like, slow wave section, because this is way too open for slow wave, so I'm gonna close that section up. And then it's just normal deadlock till the end. So yeah, this is a level. I'm just gonna have it play in the background. But yeah, again, all three RobTop demons. Clubstep has a lot of parts changed, and then TOE2 and Deadlocked have a lot of parts just added. I'm gonna remove the coins. Each level is going to represent a different part of the RGB trilogy. I plan to decorate the whole level myself. I want to also try to verify it myself. I don't know what difficulty this would be, especially if I end up buffing any sections or, like, you know, nerfing it depending on how difficult it turns out to be. But it is like a 5-minute level. Like, in my editor, it says the level's, like, 5 minutes square. Like, just solid 5 minutes on the dot. So, there's a chance some parts could be nerfed. Other parts buffed to try to, like, balance the difficulty. Just really depends. But I plan on verifying it myself, and if I don't, I'll pass the verification to my brother Slenfanath, because he's beaten an extreme demon, so, like, this should be like a piece of cake for him. As for the difficulty of the level, I mean, all three of the RobTop demons are considered easy. Like, if you beat one, it counts as an easy demon on the demon counter for your profile. But I've seen some people say, like, Deadlocked is more of a medium demon. With all three of them strung together like this, with the current, like, with this current layout, not including any decoration or, like, memory that may make the level harder to sight read and play, and not including any buffs or nerfs I might do, like, right now, I feel like this is about a hard demon. Like, a hard demon difficulty, mostly from the length and the fact that all three levels that are strung together are just demons. So I think it'd be like, right now the difficulty I'm assuming would be a hard medium to, like, easy hard demon. But don't quote me on that. Again, I have, like, I think 13 or 4. I believe right now I have 13 easy demons, and that's the hardest difficulty I've done, because I don't have a lot of time to sink into the game anymore. So but yeah, I plan to verify it, remove the coins, possibly buff it, buff several sections actually, decorate it myself, and I feel like the decoration alone is gonna like help make the level harder. But right now I believe it's like, I think it'd be about hard, like a hard demon, like an easy hard demon, especially if I like do some touching up. So anyways, if you guys are interested in the project and want to see me move forward with it, the progress is going to be really slow right now. I still want to primarily do sneaky craft, which means I have a lot of replays and stuff I gotta edit for that because I want to get that out by the end of the year. But if enough people are interested, I might dedicate more a lot more time to this level, and maybe like GD in general, so you can see this level make progress faster. Because with it being like just a little side project for me when I'm not doing anything else, progress is going to be slow. So yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in seeing me post more videos about the progress of where I am with decorating and this level and getting it finished. I might try to post monthly if I actually get any progress done in that amount of time. But anyways, that's enough yapping for me. Let me know if you're interested. I will read all your comments, see if like you think some parts should be buffed, knowing that I'm not that good at the game, only beat easy demons. So plan to make this a new hardest for me, hopefully. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. New Sneaky Craft video should be out by December. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the project. And I will see you guys all in the next video.